Good morning. So just going through to catch the ferry. I've just been through one kiosk like this which they give you your ticket, and I'm on an earlier ferry, and then I'm through this one and it's passport control. So that took no time at all to get through passport control. Now I've got to find my terminal. Let's get in the right lane. I've been known to get lost here on more than one occasion. So yeah, I may have to cut the video to pay attention. But basically follow all the lanes. It's generally coned off so you can't go the wrong way, she says. Oh, okie doke, what's this? Never mind, let's go through. I imagine that's where they stop and check, etc. Stop sign. I quite like it if there's somebody in front that I can follow. But also check the signs as well, because they may be on a different ferry. But as you can hopefully see, all the above gantries have either got red crosses, or they tell you a lorry's going through, or car. So I'm not a lorry, so into the car one. Now at border control, I may need to turn off my recording for this, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so through passport control, a very pleasant chap, and I'm lane 902. So if we look above here, you've got the numbers, just checking left and right to make sure there's no other people merging. Sorry about the bit of a shaky camera work. So obviously I'm in this one if I'm 902. Beautiful morning. And again up ahead it's telling me numbers, so I'm round the roundabout and to the left. Going to be here. There's my numbers on the sign. I think I might have missed that with the video, sorry. Such a vast place. So I was on the 9:05 ferry. I was awake early, so got myself quickly together, and I've managed to, they've put me on the 7:35 ferry. So with DFDS, I think it's a 4-hour window either way of your booking, providing there's availability. You can go on earlier or late ferry, no extra charge, which is great. Okay, so I can see in the distance, we've got all the numbers, fingers crossed. A 900 to 999, so that's going to be this way. Oh no, I think I've gone wrong. Jesus Christ, every time. Oh. Don't believe this. Right, I'm going to put this down a bit. The signs just aren't clear sometimes. How annoying. Or maybe it's me. I'm going to put this down and get to where I'm meant to be. So after a 7.5 kilometre detour, and I kid you not, because of the road system, I'm now back here. I've got through the check-in fine. She just smiled and I explained the situation. I've got through French border control fine. She looked at me like I was 3 sheets to the wind, and she isn't far wrong. And now I'm waiting to get through UK border control again. At this rate I shall end up missing the ferry. So, you know, it's one of those things just to show not everything goes smoothly. Right, this is where I went wrong. I took that left turn. Which is very easily done, I think. Not very clear at all. Hallelujah, here I am in 9:02. Let's see what happens. Okay, it looks like I've made it. Hallelujah. But I think I'm on with all the big boys now, with all the lorries. Oh, goodness. So, yeah, slightly stressed. I don't know if it's just me that's ridiculous, gormless at getting lost in these places, but it's not the first time I've done it. Now then. I think I go up this one. Let me just check. Yeah, I go up this one. Thank you. And here it is going up and onto the ferry. So I've made it with 20 minutes to spare. And this is what it looks like when you go on board. There's somebody to tell you where to go. Let's just go slowly down this ramp. Whoop. Here we are. And he's telling me I've got to go over to the right. Cute. And then somebody else will tell me up here just how close I need to park. Oh, I can't believe I've made it. Parked up and breathe. So what I tend to do now is I'll pack a little bit of something to eat on the ferry because I don't want to pay the ferry prices. Drink, sweets, battery pack for my phone, coat in case it gets cold. Let's get up there. So here she is parked up. Now the other thing is to find out where you go upstairs. So I'm looking for where the people are. Now, I can't believe I'm admitting this. I have in the past I've been unable to find where my van was because the door that I'd known I'd came in was locked and you had to go to a different one, and I held everybody up getting off the ship on that row. So this time I'm on deck 6. And another little trick I actually did once was I looked at who was parked next to me, followed where they went, sat near them so that when they went to their van I'd know where to go. So here we go up here. I'll give you a little view of the ferry when I get on, in there. This is where it's confusing. I've just come through the door where it says I'm on deck 6, but here it says deck 5 that I need to look out for. See, it's not simple. Up the stairs. You see, I've come up one flight and that says deck 6. How confusing is that? See, it's not me just having blonde moments, I don't think. So I need to look out for deck 5 on the door. There we go. And because I'm so rubbish, I tend to not sit too far away from the doorway. So I'm going to grab here. I'll do me, sorted. Oh, and a window seat. I've made it. So on board the ferry, there's I can get outside there. I didn't realise that. Never have before. Plate, restaurant, blah blah, toilets, all the rest of it. So yeah, it's got everything you need. So it's a case of get yourself comfortable. Beautiful morning. Get yourself comfortable and enjoy the ride. Thankfully, it seems fairly calm today because it was sunny last night. So sad to be leaving after a lovely trip of 2 months, and look forward to coming back. Something I've just remembered that you may find useful is when I book my ferry trip out, I have to book a return. My particular insurance company insist on a return journey booked at the time of booking your outward one. So just something to maybe check with your insurance companies. So I thought I'd just give you a little walk around the ferry. So lots of different areas. Into this area, toilets. Morning! I did do this a minute ago, but when I got back to my seat I realised that I hadn't pressed the record button. It's one of those days, isn't it? So here we go. It's the sea. Pretty calm, thankfully, because I get motion sickness and I didn't have time in my rush to take my tablets, put my patches on, put my wristbands on and all that performance. I haven't got my little handheld thing, so I'm hoping this is fairly smooth for you. Restaurant, bits and bobs. So I'll go back to where I was sat. And I think out of the window you can see the White Cliffs of Dover. Here we are in a very windy, nearly UK. I've been walking along the top of those cliffs and it's lovely actually. I've just realised in my blondness that I've probably videoed some of this with the camera up the wrong way. Sorry about that. Result, I found her, yes. Lots of space still left on this ferry. So I'll try and record the journey off just so you can see what it's like. And yeah, apologies, I've realised that I've been filming in portrait as opposed to landscape. But hey ho, it's better to see it in portrait than not at all. And here we go. Just check your mirrors when you're merging, etc. So everybody looks to be going the same way. I'm just sort of really careful at here because this vehicle's coming from all ways.
Continue for half a mile.
Exit sign posted. There in the background, White Cliffs Dover. No sun like Calais, boo! Just get you out to the outside if I can. Again, above you've got what lanes to get in. So, unless you're a lorry, this one. Well, I don't know where that time went, honestly. So if you can remember to subscribe, that'd be fantastic. Set your notifications so that you get my videos.
Keep right to continue on in with car lanes.
And I'll be posting my UK road trips, my next Europe road trip, lots of van life and camper van tips. And I might even do a question and answer video. So yeah. Start thinking of what questions.
Keep right to continue on in with car lanes.
Excuse my sat nav, and I'll get that sorted, as well as lots of other stuff I've got in the pipeline. So here we go. Back on UK soil.
200 yards.
2 months.
Turn left onto North Exit Road.
Gone in the blink of an eye. Okay, so I'm going to sign off now. I'm heading down to Portsmouth to see family and then up to the West Midlands in a few days for work. Boo! Have yourselves a great weekend.
Turn left.
One final thing, I'm always forgetting something. Remind yourself, now that you're back in the UK, it's driving on the left. Because believe it or not, I don't find it too much of a problem driving in Europe on the right. But when I come back, I have been known to be on the wrong side of the road occasionally. So just keep reminding yourself you're on the left.